But yeah, we'll give it a minute here. Oh, when I switched, it didn't load for you? Is that what happened?
Yeah, it just sat on that kind of blank screen, and then I refreshed too, and I've got the, the kind of gray starting up screen.
Yeah.
Same here.
Try
That's
clearing your
weird.
cache and then reloading.
Yeah, true. Let's unlearn all that you have learned. Yeah, because I say this is not a very complex scene either. For real. What's the verdict? Still loading?
Still nothing.
Weird. Maybe I should restart on my end. Let's see. Green over here. Yeah. Let's see. Let me try reload. Still no go?
Yeah,
Still nothing here.
Hold it. Well, so how about I just totally restart it? Like the actual program. It has been running for a while, but I usually do that. I usually start it an hour or 30 minutes before if I can. Alright. My cameraman connected. Did you guys reconnect? Or Chick, did you reconnect?
Loading in now.
I got the login screen. We're going to see if it loads past that.
I don't think it's my new dice controller.
Yeah, still a gray screen for me.
Something's happening.
Using Murray Band or using the IP?
Murray Band, like I log in and everything, is still, then it goes into the gray screen.
Yeah, clear your.
Oh, there we go.
I've got audio and I'm in.
I think I did that. Not sure how I do that, but I think I did that.
All right, just in time to
checkbox for clearing your cache.
Just in time for you guys to go through the portal and switch scenes.
All right.
So, previous statements applying. you find yourselves here in the, I guess, other side of the station, opposite of where you came in. But similarly, you have a archway in front of you with a somewhat glowing portal active currently.
You want to just walk through the portal?
The question has been posed to the party. Walk through the portal.
Are we going to the portal or are we resting first?
We should
I'm still loading in,
probably,
but I vote rest.
yeah, it's probably best if we rest somewhere in
Okay.
here.
Okay. You guys want to rest right here?
Sure.
Yeah.
Excellente. Just somebody want to roll a survival check?
Yep, for sure. All right, we're not doing too good today.
All right. So, you guys set up and you camp for the night. Is there anything you do before or during your camping? Like,
Barricade the 2 hallways, maybe?
well, I meant like skill wise.
Oh,
Oh, healing. Healing all the way. If I can do at least 2 treat wounds,
What am I
that would
at?
be 20 minutes. Oh, it's only
Um,
Neji and I.
I think I can get full health by just resting. At this point, I'm only missing 16. You two probably, maybe.
No, I
Actually, no.
need a little bit more than that.
Okay, well, so
I-
everybody click that rest for the night button.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, and then you treat your wounds for the rest of it. All right, so as you guys all awake from a restful slumber, you're not quite sure, but you feel as though you have rested for much longer than 8 hours.
well, walk through that portal.
Okay. I guess I'll go Leroy Jenkins in it.
I'll take my usual position at the rear.
So is this area basically like a way station, similar to that
Yep.
Dragon Bridge?
Yes,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
it's not destroyed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
I would like to, based on GM comments, I would like to do a perception check to see if I can notice maybe anything that's changed during our rest.
You don't notice anything. I mean, this place seems as though it's been the same for ages and ages and ages. So as you guys go into the portal, you're going? Durwin, Neji. Well, how are we looking?
Last.
Yeah, I'll go after Durwin and Neji.
All right. Give me a second here.
Hey Logan, what's your AC?
None of your business.
Wow.
So
Rude.
give me a second. 32 with shield.
Oh, nice.
I think he means to ask you what type of armor you're wearing.
Can you just look at my whole spec sheet then? So I can look at his.
All right, so let's see here. Let me get you on this one. So a little theater of the mind upcoming for you. So as you all step through the portal. Oh, let me fix this. Hold on. You find yourselves. Oh, hold on. Unable to see. But as your vision comes to, you are surprised to find you are in a cave. As you all walk to the exit of this cave, you find two ways to go. You can climb up or attempt to. There's a bluff about 50 feet above you, or you can climb down about 30 feet to a rocky beach. You are in or on a cliffside. This cave is in the sheer face, as it were, of a seaside cliff. The spray and the seagulls are all around you. It would seem that obviously going down is going to be an easier task because it's shorter, and just because it's, you're going down, right? It's always easier.
That's what she said.
All right, so from your vantage point here at the cave entrance, do you want to do anything other than attempt to climb up or down?
How about a perception check?
What are you seeking or looking for?
Looking to see if there's a one way seems more dangerous than the other.
They both seem rather treacherous, yes.
Not sure why that rolled twice for me, but I was looking for traps.
Or traps? No, there's no traps out here.
I don't see anything.
I'm looking for any wildlife or any creatures, any living thing in this area.
Seagulls.
How do I view what's in that spell book that I picked up, Mary?
Who'd you pick that up from?
I think it was given as a reward. There was a bunch of occult spells on it.
Oh, is it not in your inventory where you can look in?
Like, I don't know how to get the list of spells.
No, I mean in your inventory you can't look at it. I thought they were all in there.
It just appears as a regular item. I don't know how to.
I'll have to look back and see then.
Okay.
That's what you're worried about right now?
Alright, it's I'm just trying to see what's in it, but it's no rush. I guess I'll do a perception check as well.
What are you looking for? What are you seeking?
To see which path is probably easier. But my roll was lower than Logan's, so.
So, as given in my description, going down is always easier.
That's what she said.
Thank you.
Beat me.
Times two. You guys don't want to, like, maybe, I don't know, look out where you are?
Well, yeah. That's. Yeah. Can I do another perception check then for that, or?
So How about society check to see if you guys realize where you are?
All right.
So you all find yourselves in an unfamiliar land. However, you do notice that off to the northwest, there's a small town on a little point along the coast, and it seems obvious that something is like bad going on there. There's smoke rising from a few buildings that seem to be smoldering, and you guys notice an unusually large ship anchored in the town's bay.
Since the town has a bay, I'm assuming it's below our current level and not above. And I mean our actual location in space, not our actual character level.
Yes, it is along the coast, and you guys are about 30 feet from the beach.
All right, you guys want to head down and start going that way, or do you want to try to climb up and see if we can get a better look around?
We can try climbing up. If we fail, I guess we could go down.
Well,
That's,
if we
that's
fail,
usually
we're
what
definitely going
happens.
to go down.
That is, yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna
well,
happen.
Sure, let's try going up.
Sure.
Okay. So let's see if you can try that. Or any of you, what is you guys' athletics? Trained, master, expert? What we're looking at?
Trained.
Untrained.
Trained.
I do have fly in that spell book, which I could. Well, I guess we're past daily prep, so I can't equip the spell. So
You flying is in it. You got it.
yeah, flies in it, and then I have a bard feat that lets me prep one spell every day from my spell book.
Well, so do you guys have climbing gear? Those of you that are not.
I,
Have
I've
rope.
got a rope.
I could see the dimension door up there. I guess that's always.
Don't you have to be able to see what you're dimension dooring to, though? I mean, I've got that blink dagger too, but I'm pretty sure that I have to be able to see where I'm going.
To see the spot, yeah. Well, so
Yeah, to a clear
unfortunately,
space within range, you can see.
yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be too difficult of a feat to try to climb up this thing without some kind of, aid.
All right.
What?
Well,
What if I
down
jump
to
on
the
Logan's
beach.
back and then he he
How
climbs
does
up?
that make it easier to climb?
I'm 2 feet tall.
Yeah, but you got good athletics.
Yeah, no. I don't think that could work. Give me a couple.
So what you guys want to climb down? Roll athletics.
You said it was 30 feet?
It is 30 feet.
All right. Well, I can negate 25 of that, so I'm just going to jump down.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. So far, so good. Durwin, Neji climb down successfully. Drez jumps down, lands in the sand. Oh,
I do a
shit.
superhero landing.
Holy shit, Vega.
Ooh, face
what?
first.
I want to use that hero point. Just kidding.
Oh no, I'm just gonna fall.
Oh, you have untrained inspiration?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. Technically, all your untrained are trained. I'm pretty sure if I read that right, that's your human general feat, right?
What's that? Yeah.
Untrained
pretty much-
improvisation.
Everything's
Yeah.
trained then.
Yeah, pretty much for him.
Does it act as if it's trained?
Yeah, it acts like it's trained, and you can only you have your modifier on it.
Yeah, I had the modifier. Still a 10.
But like it can for effects, like if you have to be trained in so and so, you are trained in it.
Okay, but he's just jumping down onto the beach right now.
Oh, I know that. I just saw the feet, and I was just thought it was cool. Nothing.
And
sidetracked.
he rolled a
Oh, I know.
rolled a nat 1. So
Can we do like a reflex check to see if one of us catches him?
Yeah, so it just says my untrained skill check is equal to half my level instead of 0. So it doesn't say I'm trained in any of it.
Oh,
my
yeah.
untrained
Then
is
there's
actually increased
something
by
else
4.
than another feat then. So I know there's a general feat, a human feat, and something else. When I was building characters.
It does say I can. In addition, I can attempt skill actions that normally require you to be trained, even if you're
Yeah.
untrained.
Yeah,
There you
well,
go. Mhm.
That's clever improviser. That's the first level. My
okay.
bad.
But it
But
was
it doesn't matter.
It's a nat
Oh yeah,
1.
yeah. No, I was just more. I know we were talking about being trained and untrained, and I saw the feat. That was all. Talking sidebar.
Right.
But
Well, deal me some damage here.
it was a nat 1.
Yep. Oh, I'm not disagreeing on that.
So Vega falls flat on his face, takes 15 damage as he lands right on a rock. Oof.
Nailed it.
So you guys are now standing on the beach here. You can see a lot more clearly what's going on in the town. At least you can now make out some figures. Do you want to approach?
How far is the town from where we're at right now?
Oh, it's within, a few minutes walk here. It's just right up. Like I say, you can see the houses smoldering. You can see the people on horseback, or at least one person you see on horseback.
Before we approach, I would like
Oh.
to go ahead and hide.
Yeah. So would you say we're 10 minutes away from town or so?
Probably less.
Okay, perfect. I am going to cast invisibility.
All right.
2nd level.
I guess I'm just going to walk straight ahead.
Yeah, I'll stay unhidden and just walk with Logan.
It does look like there's a battle going on. So
Is one of you riding on the other shoulders right now?
yeah.
I guess we're in a trench coat as well. Yeah, if there's a battle going, then I'm walking with my shield raised and walking ahead.
Okay. So you guys begin walking towards the town. And you are dodging, dipping, ducking several patrols as they seem to be lurking about. And you notice that of all these patrols going by, there seems to be a common kind of theme here, and they're dragging people around that don't seem to be too happy about that.
Oh, is it a slaver? Are they slavers? Big ship.
So
Kidnapping
as
people?
you
I'm just gonna pop a quick healing potion as we walk.
As you approach the town, how do you want? Do you want to just walk up into town or what?
Stealthily?
I mean, would you like for
Well,
the characters?
I'm talking to the people that are visible.
I don't know. Should we just walk in there, Logan, or do you want me to put invisibility on us? All right. Okay.
Yeah, just walk straight.
It's a trap.
Okay.
That's why you guys are right behind us, ready to take people out who spring the trap.
All right.
Yeah, really weird having spring a trap on them.
Yeah, I look for the nearest guard. If they're dragging people out, I'm kind of curious why.
Okay, so you're gonna walk up into town looking for a guard. It's fair. It seems what a champion would do. Alright, so.
I think the guards are all dead. Or taken.
And let's see here. So, let me bring you over here. As you approach this town, a quite rough-looking dwarf approaches you with a snarling beast next to him. He demands you halt. And let's see here. He demands you halt, and he tells you all to throw down your weapons.
I tell him we will not do that. We are curious where this land is, where we are right now. What city is this?
Okay. Can I do a perception check to see what if like he has any symbols on him that can identify who he is, or
He answers you with a javelin. It flies right past your head.
Battle 10.
And combat is joined.
Maybe let me do the talking, Logan, next time.
Well, let's start talking.
That's fair. I don't really care. Whatever. I wanted to fight him anyways, so it turned out the way I wanted.
So as I roll for initiative, then I'm going to drop my invisibility so I can intimidate this guy. Try to demoralize.
You gonna drop him for that? Okay.
Oh yeah.
My nat 1 was still a 24. I'll take it. Still higher than Logan.
So, Vega, you are successful at frightening. Well, it depends. Which one are you looking at?
Alright, I gotta demoralize too. I will also demoralize the dwarf.
Alright, so
Okay.
Vega, you successfully frightened him by popping out of invisibility.
Mary, I'm gonna have to roll performance manually. It's not letting me do it from that quick link.
Whoa, what are you talking about? For what? Oh, to demoralize?
Yeah. Another one, wow.
Ones. Me and you both have had back-to-back ones so far tonight. This is going to be great.
Get him out of the way early.
Only that's how it worked.
Right.
Alright. So the encounter begins with you, Drez.
All right.
You are currently undetected.
All right. I'm going to move over here and go right up here beside him. If you will make him flat-footed for me.
Well, you have just moved again, so we'll see.
Even if he detects me, he'll still be flat-footed because he hadn't moved yet in its first turn.
You're surprised.
So before he can react, I pre-act. Ka-cha!
Nice. Oof. Is Chesty using +2 daggers now?
My dagger is. My rapier's just +1.
Oh, okay. That's OP.
Yeah, I mean, once you start adding in the debilitations and things, and the daggers or the rapier's got the deadly D8 on it, it hurts.
All right, so what are you enfeebling?
Yeah, let's enfeeble him.
Okay. What you doing?
I'm going to follow that up with a map strike. That's disappointing.
All right. Is that it for you?
That's it for me.
All right. Just as you turn to encourage your foes, you feel two hands grab a hold of your wrists. Let's see here. Ooh. And just as a sneak comes into vision, you are able to dodge out of the way as she tries to slap handcuffs on you. And she joins the fray. This thing snarls and is seemingly irate that you have attacked its master. And it's gonna let out a blood-curdling squeal. Let's see how far it goes. All right, so it looks like all of you hear this. Click that. All right, so you all steel your nerve from this thing squealing. You've all heard tortured animals before, you sick fucks. And this thing, after squealing, it starts to charge after you, Drez. And then it comes at you, snapping.
Nice.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
Oh wait, no.
yeah, that's not good.
So he comes up and he hits you with his tusk right in the ear. You begin to bleed from your ear just a little bit
Oh shit.
and become deafened. His master here tells him, you know, good boy. And he takes a step back from you, but still wants to fling a javelin at you. Make sure you still got one. Yeah.
Hey, Derek, looks like this is a Scarlet Triad bug.
Yeah. Yeah, well, anything other than a nat 1 would have been easy to fucking figure that out. I still have no idea.
Okay, I saw the little prompt appear when it was his turn.
Alright, so he flings a javelin into you that sticks in your arm for 13 damage. And let's see. He is just gonna fling his last javelin at you with a map. Oh, it lands right at your feet. So you would be able to pick it up. His ally here wants to give you a little bit of your own medicine. And flicks her rapier at you twice. You dance around it. And let's see here, what's she gonna do? She's gonna step back 5 feet. Vega.
Interesting. Check something. Hello?
Yo.
Bye.
Game's paused? Or does that just happen on my end?
Oh no, it's that bug here. I
Oh, there we
fix it.
go. Yeah. That's a 20-foot emanation. Just misses Drez. Oh, hell yeah. Time for a good old fireball. So I'm going to need some reflex saves. The ones. Yes. Yes.
All right, so you burn them all up with your fireball.
Lead hog. And my classic go-to moves. I'll dispel my weapon as a free action. Put force damage on me. I don't know if that worked or not.
Just as
I don't
a
see it on you.
There we go.
just real quick before he does anything, this guy right here would still be flat-footed to the entire party at this point.
And here's the guy.
From my weapon specialization, rapier makes him flat-footed to everybody until the start of my next turn.
Alright, well, I'm going to fire at him anyway because he's the one who's the most damage that I've seen. Damn it.
All right, your arrow flies wild. It goes wide.
Change up my dice.
This 2, 3.
That's 3.
Neji.
Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna play Dirge of Doom. For my first action.
Is that 30 feet from you?
I believe it's from an emanation, so that's from where I am, but so they're all within 30 feet, so should be okay. Alright. Are there debuffs on? Okay. Then I will cast a fear spell, an AoE fear spell. And you guys can crit the fuck out of them after all this.
Alright, so the boar is fleeing for the next round.
And that's 3 for me.
Nice work.
There's her.
All right. I am going to go right up to this dwarf and attack it. Oop. There we go. Perfect.
All right, you clang your hammer down on him.
Yes. And then I raise my shield, and that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, let's see here. As this round begins, just before you go to make a move, Drez, a commotion from down this way as simultaneously, let's see, hold on. Simultaneously, wow, Vega and Neji are both assaulted from the shadows. That's not right. Oof. So, Vega sees what happens to Neji as a sneak appears and slips a pair of manacles on you, restraining you. And just as a sneak is about to do the same, he just gets out of the way, and these two enter the fray. Drez. What will you do?
So you said the boar is fleeing, correct?
The boar is fleeing, so he must use all his actions to move away from the source of the thing that made him fleeing, which is Neji.
At this very moment before his turn comes, is he still considered flat-footed because we got him flanked, or is that canceled because of his fleeing?
No, he's still standing right there. So yeah, he'd be flanked or flat-footed if you into Durwin.
Okay. So first thing I'm going to do I am going to target the dwarf and throw this dagger. Oh, I am hero pointing that. My God.
Was that not one? Ooh.
Yeah, no. I do not like that. Let's pretend you didn't see anything.
Yeah, not with all those debuffs on him, man. Get that crit.
Jesus, man. Only a
With a
3?
3.
Y'all are wasting my fears, man.
Tell the dice to stop being an asshole. At least it hit, though.
Alright, so he suffers a near fatal blow from you as he curses.
And let's refresh his enfeeble there.
Alright.
And then I'm going to switch targets to the boar and make an attack with the rapier.
I mean, my character's is not hogtied or anything, right? It's just manacles on upon my wrists.
You have, handcuffs on. Alright, so you lash out at this hog and you strike true.
Alright.
You enfeebling him?
Yeah, let's enfeeble him. And then for my last action, I am actually going to need to... shit. I'm going to put the dagger away. Alright, that's 3 for me.
All right. So this thing moves and triggers reactions.
Okay. Well, right.
Ooh. Now, since he hit it with melee on his reaction, does that trigger my opportune backstab reaction?
Well, he killed it. So.
Oh, well, I guess that is a moot point then.
I mean, you can still
Interesting.
stab it if you want.
I'll just let it lie. No point in
All
beating
right,
a dead
so,
boar.
As the boar turns to run, you hit it and kill it. And this guy, seeing his prize boar dead, begins to flee himself.
I think you mean pee himself.
Oh. 20. All right, so he runs as far away as he can. He is fleeing. Okay. This guy, however, is not yet fleeing, and attempts to get them manacles on you, buddy. Ooh, misses again and stands there defeated, manacles still in hand. This sneak steps forward and lashes out at you, Drez. However, you were expecting such an attack and dance around her blade. And she cusses, having seen her boss flee.
Well, fuck out of here. And I'm gonna have some fun while I'm at it. I'm gonna immediately rip off one of these little beads on my necklace of fireballs. And I can throw it up to 70 feet. So I will land it right about there. Give me a second while I try to figure out how my character sheet works for using that. I just cast Fireball. Alright, I'm going to throw my my 8d6 sized one at him. And there's a 20-foot emanation. I just don't know how to cast it without making it cast a spell. It's actually off my necklace.
What do you mean? It's just a little box. It says 8d6, I guess, if it hits.
Yeah. So it'd be a reflex save. DC. Well, there, of course. So he takes half.
It was a critical.
So
It
that's
was a
none.
nat. It was a nat 20.
Oh, shit.
So he sees the bead coming, and yeah, he jumps out of the way.
Alright, well, since that's only one action, I'm going to use my remaining 2 actions to Dimension Door.
Up there to him.
Yeah, no,
There you
not
go.
up to him. I'd like to... You know what, let's get up there. On top of the house.
Okay.
And that'll be my 3 actions for this turn.
Ooh.
Just probably not going to let me move on there. I don't know how that works. There we go.
All right, so you teleport up onto the roof. Neji, your hands are bound. You can attempt to break out of it with a athletics check of DC 22.
I first will run away to behind Logan. Then
You coward.
then I will let's see here. And then I'm going to use a lingering composition plus inspire courage, but instead of playing my drums, I'm just going to start using my mouth or singing or whatever. So I won't get the bonus
That's
from
what
my
she said.
drums, I guess, but I'll still be able to cast it. Let's see. All right, so performance. Okay, that works.
That's your lingering composition.
And then you can remove the one fear from Dirge of Doom from.
Say
people
that was
affected.
your lingering composition.
Yeah.
All right, that's a success. You saying your Dirge of Doom is all?
Yeah.
Is that for the frightened? For the one?
Yeah, the one free frightened. Yeah.
Oh, and that's way up there. Okay. Because I didn't realize my dread plate can keep people frightened in 30 feet of me. They have to do DC 20 will save.
Oh, that's a cool item.
I keep forgetting about it, and we're all fear based, so.
All right. And then for my last action, Marie, I'm gonna demoralize the enemy beside Chesty. I'm still useful even if my hands are tied.
That's what she said.
All right, that's 3.
Yeah, that's 3. Is that a crit? Frightened? Yeah, 38 must be a crit.
There.
Alright, I have a question. Neji's shackles. Is there any chance for me to able to hit it with my hammer to break them free, or no?
Sure.
Okay. I will try that.
Just don't roll on that one, please, Logan.
Oh, if I roll in that one,
You
I'm not
don't
hero
need
pointing it now.
hands.
You've
Just
jinxed
because you
it
said
now.
that, I'm not hero pointing it.
Oh fuck. GG, guys.
Ooh.
We'll get you some nice hooks.
Oh, it was to the board, so I don't know what the hardness would be. That would be my hit.
Okay. So you 23. Yeah, that would hit them. So roll your damage. All right. So you smack your hammer and break the manacles.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to move up here, so I'm in flanking position, and my last action will be to strike at her. That will be with a math.
Ooh.
There we go.
All right, so you come down with your hammer and you clang it right up against the side of her head, and it starts to bleed.
Before my official turn starts, I would like to use opportune backstab.
See it? Right, so you take advantage of this one's head ringing and come up behind it and finish the deed.
Nice.
Horrified. This one steps forward. Let's see here.
Oh, but it's my turn.
No?
No, it's this one's turn.
Oh, it is that one's turn.
So this one steps forward. Tries to gain advantage on you. Ooh. Missing critically. Let's see. It doesn't tell me what the DC is. Fine. I guess it'd be just a regular 15. All right, so you struggle with this sneak over her weapon as you turn just in time to catch her trying to assault you. She yanks it back from you and is on her back foot. You now have an opportunity to respond.
Alright, first action with my free hand, I am just going to chug a healing potion. And then I am going to tumble through. Tumble behind, rather.
You do so successfully.
And while she is not able to respond, stick the rapier in.
Nice.
So as you remove your blade, the spot where you struck her begins to bleed.
And let's enfeeble her. And that is all three of my actions. Oh, and she'd be frightened one as well.
Right. This guy continues to run.
I don't think we should let him run away.
And he gets right up to this gate and he's leaning up against it. This sneak down here steps forward and tries to assault you, Drez. He has mild success. And deals a paltry 21 damage to you. Let's see here. Dead Vega from the rooftops.
Alright, well, I can't in good conscience let that guy go. So I will... see how far away he is. Whether I'm going to do lightning bolt or else fireball. You know, let's do a lightning bolt on him. I got 120 feet. Just a DC 27 reflex. I'd put the line, but you know.
Muted. Shit. Derek, next time use shift plus your mouse scroll wheel to rotate the cone or ray template.
Shift and a scroll wheel.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what it says.
Okay. Well, he takes half of that 39.
Yes, he does. So he jumps out of the way and gets zapped.
And he's down. So I will free action dispel my weapon again. And I'll turn my attention to the guy who tried to put some manacles on me. Which one's that? Furthest back? And what the hell, I'll hero point it. That's better.
All right, so you fling an arrow down upon this person, unsuspecting as they are, obsessed with Drez at the moment, and that arrow finds its mark.
And that's my 3 actions.
Neji, unrestrained. What do you do?
Chelsea, should I heal you or focus on getting these guys down? What do you think?
I've got a free hand, so if I take another hit, hopefully I can pop a potion. So I'd say, you know, if you can do some damage, do some damage.
Okay. Sure. I will use Phantasmal Killer on the one above Chesty.
You roll damage?
All right, sorry.
Alright, this thing's mind's ripped apart. And it falls to the ground dead.
And then for my last action, I'm gonna do a performance demoralize on the last one. The one below Chesty.
Alright, it becomes frightened one.
And that's 3.
Sir Durwin.
Okay, I'm going to move right to Drez. And the first thing I'm going to do is just flop his ass and give him some little health.
He's gonna lay his hands on you.
Oh yeah.
I usually have to pay extra for that, so I will take it.
That's what she said.
All right.
Oh,
And
fair.
then in my last action, I'm going to strike my hammer at her.
Alright, you swing down on this thing for 16 damage.
And since Durwin stroked her with his hammer, I'm going to poke her with the rapier.
Alright, you open your turn with a backstab.
And then let's see. For the first real action, I will tumble behind. Take advantage of her confusion to miss. So I will attempt to take advantage again.
Alright, new hour by the way, so we get a hero point.
And let's do the movement speed penalty this time in case she tries to run at some point before we can get her down.
Okay.
And that is, yeah, that's all my actions.
Alright. So she stands her ground here with you and attempts to. She just screams like a banshee scream and tries to attack you.
Scream all you want, lady. I can't hear it.
It's true. Frustrated, she kind of hangs her head in defeat. Vega.
But I'm not sure I really want to waste much. See what I got for cantrips. You 30 feet away? Probably more. Yeah. I'll do days on her. The DC 27 will save. She is stunned 1.
Yes.
And then I will fire my bow at her, I guess. It's a standard shot. Ooh.
So as this arrow passes through her, she begins to bleed and falls to the ground dead.
All right.
And as all of these foes fall, dead to the ground, you hear cries from all over this town, this little settlement, and you notice for the first time people pinned up and caged up. And the establishments here have been turned into makeshift prisons. There's one gentleman you notice for the first time kind of in this bush. He had crawled under this wagon during the encounter here, and he is just thanking you all profusely and asking you to untie him.
I go right to him.
All right.
While this is going on, I'm walking around and picking up my 5 arrows.
Yeah, I start untying him, and I also start treating our wounds, if anyone has any, after.
Yep, I've got some. Also, how do I become undeafened?
I believe it just wears off after a time. Let's see.
Okay, I'm going to talk really loud until that happens. Am I talking loud? Can you guys hear me? Am I deaf?
Let's see. How do you get rid of deafening? Good question. So as you untie this guy, he tells you his name is Lepin. Lependisk. He explains to you he's a fisherman here from this town. That you guys are in a place called Cypress Point, in the nation of Ravenel. You could recall Knowledge Society to see if any of you know anything about Ravenel.
What are we doing?
So Vega recalls something about Ravenel, and explains to you all that it is one of, or perhaps the only nation that successfully separated itself from the fiendish Chilaxian regime once they had converted to, following the devil and all that. And that it is a bustling trading, nation. And, to his knowledge, rather free, not accepting of any, slaving activity. So, Lepin continues and tells you that he saw a lot of these Scarlet Triad thugs gather up some of his neighbors and bring them down to the docks. He tells you that he's pretty sure they were going to load them up onto the large ship that you all saw in the quay in the bay. And yes, he's just begging you to go save his neighbors
Before anyone else says, I say yes, but also everyone will probably pull me away from it.
I asked them if they'll be okay in this village. If we leave now.
Well, so I mean, yeah, the dock here is in this village. So
okay.
yeah, you're just going to like another
Right.
like other side of it. It's just not on this map. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll question in the party then. Are you guys okay with spell slots and HP, or do we need to do a rest?
Did you say something about sluts? Don't worry, I can read lips.
That's
Okay,
for
I'm only
everyone
down a few spells.
Yeah. Oh,
You can remove deafen with tree wound. Maybe. Let's see.
I think you just stick your fingers in your ears, Chesty, and clean it.
Yeah, you could treat wound and remove it.
I start cleaning out all the earwax out of your ears there, Drez, for you.
First.
Hey, that tickles.
Well, I'll show you something else that tickles. Because the green monster's dead, but the little devil's alive now.
I see these guys don't really have anything of any use on them.
Looks like the generic drops. Nothing. Doesn't look like there's any key items on them. Hey, where did that dwarf die? Where's his body?
Top, he's got a +1 flail
Oh, that's cool.
and then javelin.
Uh,
Chainmail if anyone likes armor.
So I'm gonna recommend, because I'm gonna take one of these, the key to manacles.
Ooh, yes.
You know, if there's
Maybe I'll
one
take
lying
one?
around, yeah, if they're
Yeah,
good
we
enough
shall
for
take
everybody,
one.
grab them.
I've still got one from
Good
the last.
idea. Stick them in my bag.
So do you guys have any questions for Lepin?
Yeah. Who are these people and why are they attacking you guys?
To get
Okay,
slaved.
so
probably.
well, he already said they were Scarlet Trials.
Yeah. Trying to do a slave run? Is that what we're figuring out here?
Yes, he's told you. Yeah, they gathered up a bunch of his neighbors and took them down to the boat.
Does he know who the leader is on the boat?
He does not. No. He knows that he heard them all talking about, you know, the boars that they have. So he doesn't think that this one here was a solitary thing, and the boars are what they primarily use to, you know, round everybody up. Other than that, he only heard one name, and it was Bull Butcher. He's not sure if that's the name of a boar or a Scarlet Triad person or what's going on.
We could do a society check on the name.
Sure.
Oh, so close to a 19.
Yeah, not a name you recognize. It's not a name any of you recognize.
Can he estimate how many of them there are?
He doesn't know. Was tied up by these guys and hit in the head. So,
Gotcha. And he's been hiding under a wagon too, right?
Well, he just crawled under the wagon during this fight. Yeah. So,
Gotcha.
yeah, but he knows that he tells you that he's been seeing a lot of them doing, what you guys have already witnessed, sneaking around and kind of just hiding in plain sight. So he's not sure what he's seen or hasn't seen.
Which way are the docks?
So they are north over that little moat type thing through the gate and down the path to the shoreline.
All right, I'm going to hide.
Okay.
Can I ask for 10 minutes to pray quickly?
Sure.
If
Oh yes,
not,
I need to
let's go.
refocus as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Sorry. That was a day, not minute. 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright.
So technically,
10.
it's been 20 minutes. With treat wounds, is it 10 minutes? Then.
Oh,
train.
you did a tree
Yeah.
wounds.
Yep.
Well, and time was running too, so.
Anyways, let's get going.
Alright.
And
Yeah.
if it is, right down here, I will try. I won't say I'm going to be good at it, but I'll try and stealth check my way down too.
Well, so you all want to approach the docks sneakily? Is that fair?
Yes.
I think that's the best way.
Stealth here. Oh fuck! I have no stealth. Well, if you're all going stealth, then I'm gonna go invisible then.
I will go invisible as well.
Oh, look at us. We're invisible. Oh, wait, you can't look at us. We're invisible. Show offs.
Okay, I'm just going to make sure I'm about 20 feet ahead of Drez then, because I don't want to be seen by him, because I know I'm going to be a little bit noticeable.
I don't want to be seen by you either, damn. Rude.
I'm saying I'm going to be
what's your stealth at?
+2.
Well, why even bother? Want me to just put invisibility on you or what?
Well, invisibility does really nothing, because it doesn't stop my full pelt armor moving around,
I guess.
right? Sound and that. And, I don't know, narrative-wise, I would still try and be sneaking around.
Alright.
All right, so we need to stuff your armor with a bunch of, like, pillowcases or something.
Okay, so let's see. So I got Neji and Vega have cast invisibility, yes? And then Durwin and Drez, you guys are just gonna sneak, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let me put you on this map here. Neji, Vega. Let me zoom in. Alright, so let me bring you over here and do some rolls for this sneaking. Activato. Does anybody need to take a break? Yeah, we are an hour and a half. Anybody need a drink or anything?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Alright, so let's do this.
Yep.
Nope. Let's resolve y'all's. As you guys clank up onto the dock here, the sound of armor clanking on the pier draws the attention of these creatures, and they begin squealing like the Dickens.
Charles Dickens or another one?
So, yes, just take a break, roll initiative, and take a break for 2 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a little thing to put in my water here. I'll be right back.
Oh, guess I gotta do it.
Duh.
Yo.
We all man.
Just got back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're here.
Pop that ready check.
So let's see here. Yes, these boars have detected you and charged at you. So an encounter has begun. Drez, they have seemingly gone, or you have seemingly gone undetected to them. They seem to all be focused on Sir Durwin.
All right. Well, I am going to move up here to potential bacon number 1.
Okay, so your movement will trigger another check.
Excuse me.
You remain undetected.
Okay. If you will make him flat-footed for me, I will start carving. Ka-chow. this little piggy gets enfeebled. And also frightened.
All right, you lash out and rip
That's what she
a
said.
chunk out of this pig's flesh.
But wait, there's more. Can we stack another enfeebled on there? Or does it need to go to the other debilitation, the movement speed one?
Yeah, I don't think you can stack them. No.
All right, let's movement speed him then.
All right.
And that is it for me.
All right, this pig in the rear. This pig in the rear lets out a squeal. I think it's just gonna get you, Chesty. Yeah. So, click that. Drez. So you successfully steal your nerve against this pig's screeches. And he begins to scratch his feet in the dirt and charges right at you. Oh, and yeah, you would be detected still, or detected now from attacking. Alright, so he chomps at you, missing, and Neji.
Okay, I'm gonna do lingering composition and inspire courage. I don't want to break out of invisibility just yet, so okay.
Alright, that's a crit.
Okay, then I'm going to... What else can I do here without breaking stealth? Then I will move to here on top of these boxes. And then I'm going to do a recall knowledge on these boards for any potential weaknesses.
Okay, what are you using?
Let me see.
I bet they're weak to being cooked.
What? Shit. I got nothing good. Society? Would that work? I don't think so. Shit. Well, you know what? Actually, I'll go past these boxes instead, and then I'll just take cover. Take cover while invisible.
Yeah, I was about to say you're still invisible, right? Yeah.
Well, I don't really have anything else to use, so that's
Right.
it.
All right, so Vega.
Fireball. I can actually click my character sheet. What am I doing? There we go. Let's get my highest level fireball. Anyone who is in that area, if there's any sneaks in there too.
Oh my god, dude, you guys in the metagame and chill out.
What?
I mean, like, you gotta tell me everything to do. Oh, if there's any sneaks in there, like. Alright, so one of them gets completely roasted. Two of them shake their hooves off, take half damage.
Damn, that smells good.
Guess we're eating pork chop today.
Alright, you flick an arrow, it goes wide. And you have a boar charge you, Sir Durwin. Ooh. There he goes. He charges right at you and snaps his jaws. So he gets a hold of you with his first bite, but on his second attempt, he snaps a tooth off, biting your armor, and blood begins to trickle down his chin. You do take 20 damage from his first bite, though. Ooh.
I do not like that.
Well, now you have an opportunity to do something about it.
Alright, first thing I'm going to do is swing my hammer right at him. Oh.
Alright, you clonk down right on his head. He goes cross-eyed.
Alright, I'm going to go for another one.
Two for two. You don't give him time to recover. You come up with another hit. Hit him right under the chin.
Alright, and you already hit me. I'm going to be raising my shield, and that'll be the end of my turn.
So this one turns tail and starts to run.
Coward.
And it just sits back here, kind of licking its wounds. Drez.
Alright, I'm going to tumble through the one right here in front of me.
Alright, you do.
And while he's looking around, oinking and snorting, wondering where his snack just went, and I guess let's enfeeble him.
Evil. Alright, so you come around and snicker snack him with your rapier.
But there's always room for more bacon, so I try again. And so let's debuff that move speed this time.
Alright. So you slice him on the back of his leg, cutting a literal hamstring. And he takes off, limping. And he goes over by his companion, Neji.
Okay, let's see. Shit. Not much else I can do without breaking out of stealth here. You guys want a speed buff?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I cast loose time arrow.
On everybody?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry to burst your bubble there, Neji, but you have to move if you want to get Vega.
Sure. I mean, how far do I need to move?
What, range?
Within
30
five.
feet?
35.
5
All right.
feet.
I move here on top of these boxes. And that's 3.
Alright. Vega. We're all quickened. Is that just for the one round?
Yeah.
Yeah, so move, cast mage armor, get a little bit more protection, and then I'll fire an arrow at him. And miss. That's my 3.
So your arrow splashes into the ocean or into the sea. This little thing is seems to have a bloodlust on you. He lets out a squeal before he starts chomping into you, Sir Durwin. Let's see. Looks like all of you can hear it this time. So everybody click that. Oh, sorry, hold on. Well, go ahead and click it. It's a different one.
I'm gonna hero point mine.
Alright.
I too will hero point mine. All right.
Alright, so as this thing squeals out, you all cover your ears, and then it begins to chomp down on you, Sir Durwin.
I did fail that, by the way.
Oh, you didn't re-roll?
No.
Alright, so you don't get your hands over your ears in time and become frightened from the squealing. Meanwhile, Sir Durwin, putting your hands up causes you to lose your guard for a moment, and you take 12 damage. What will you do?
I will attack him once.
Alright, you swing down on your hammer, and he falls dead on the ground.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's my quickened action. And then 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. There we go. And that is the end of my... Actually, no. I only move back 25 feet and raise my shield. I don't know what's going to come after of. And that is my end of my turn.
Okay. This boar down here just seems to be kind of rooting and resting, preparing for you guys to come and attack it. He lets out a squeal that echoes, and you guys notice that this boar down here gets back up on his feet, wounded but conscious. Yeah, so let's see, wounded one. Drez.
Well, having absolutely no tolerance for resurrected bacon, I am going to move to here. I am going to tumble behind. And I am going to strike.
So you slash the thing, frustrated that you killed it once, and it goes down, and to your amazement, it after a moment stands back up and is just wounded more severely, but standing back up conscious.
I hate immortal bacon. Alright, last action, I'm just going to poke it again.
Well, hold on, let's, yeah, go ahead. Oh, you missed.
I missed.
The things want him to be dead.
I wanted to be dead too.
There we go. Fixed it. Alright, so he is standing there just bleeding from the mouth. Barely conscious. That's 3?
That's 3.
This one up here. sniffs around, and he lets out another terrible squeal, but you are all out of range, so it doesn't affect you. Ooh, sorry. It switched to you and I knocked you invisible. Just trying to knock
Okay.
his... Right.
I don't think anyone else is coming, so I'm just gonna start attacking. Oh,
Alright, you're still invisible, right?
I'm still invisible, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to break it. I'm gonna use a performance demoralize on this boar.
On this? The one closest to you?
Close one, yeah.
Alright, so he is frightened one.
And then I'm gonna use electric arc.
He gets zapped. So you're doomed.
Yep. 15.
It was just a flat. I thought you rolled 1d4 plus your modifier.
Yeah, and then I do that? What did I do?
Oh, you rolled it before?
Yeah.
Alright, so you zap him and he attempts to stand back up. And to all of your amazement, he stands back up with 1 HP, still conscious, but wounded even further. And now thoroughly smelling like burnt hair. Is that 3 for you?
Yeah, that's it.
Vega. And it is 1 more hour, so everybody gets another hero point.
I'll just look over at him and... Well, first, can I do a check, like a Arcana check, to see what kind of magic keeps bringing this guy back to life?
Yeah, you can recall knowledge Arcana, sure.
Fuck's my Arcana. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Give me 1 second.
So you look at these creatures and recognize them as blood boars. You know that they are a Chilaxian breed that is especially ferocious, and that they're able to resist being knocked out until they are severely wounded.
Okay. Well, then I'll hit him with an electric arc, too. .26 reflex. Damn it.
Alright, so he jumps out of the way and takes half of this damage, and as the electricity As it flows through his body, the light in his eyes dims, and you don't see him getting back up.
Okay, that's my 3.
So if we eat him, we gain his powers, right?
It's what the dude tried to tell you about the angel. All right, Sir Durwin.
All right. Well, first I'm going to start moving up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm right at the door here. Can I do a perception check to see what's on the boat?
You want to look down the gangplank?
Yeah.
Sure.
I will hero point that.
So the gangplank rises at an angle and you can't see over the top of the edge.
And then my next action is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That is, okay, I'll move right here more in the center. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Just as you step past this rowboat right here, you didn't think anything about it at the time, but you noticed that all of these rowboats along over here are overturned, and you hear a splash, and you keep walking though, and just as you are, approaching these boars, you feel 2 arms reach up from behind you and grab you and try to slip your hands into manacles.
Now they've appeared.
You, however, are able to slip from the grasp and turn around to face your assailant, who appears before you and joins the fray. So with that, as you are turned to face this foe, this boar, maddened, let's see, I don't think it should have any of that, charges you. And once again, successfully bites you one time, and then around for the second, misses you. However, she just chomped 20 health out of you. Drez.
Are these crates right here that Neji's standing on, are they big enough to take cover behind?
Sure.
Or for me at least, I know they were for him. Alright, I'm going to move behind the crates, take cover, and attempt to hide.
Okay. Let's see here. Alright, you are taking cover and hidden behind those crates. What you gonna do?
That'll be all my actions.
Alright, this boar here also charges.
Just going to ask for a little help, you guys. I feel like I'm going to be a little trapped here soon.
Sounds like a skill issue.
However, you have learned the cadence of these things' movements, and you are able to dodge out of the way. Neji, what will you do?
Okay, I'm going to. I'm going to move over here for one action. Then I will cast let's see. I'll cast an AoE Fear.
All right. And grab all of them. All right, so they all become frightened to some degree. This boar becomes fleeing. And is that 3?
Yeah.
Alright, this assassin waste no time trying to assassinate you. However, her blade just flings all around your head. Vega.
Well, I will pull out my Staff of Fire.
Should see a doctor about that.
I'm just trying to check the range on something. I don't know, we'll see when I click it. Okay, I'm going to use it to cast Flaming Sphere. I don't know how I can pull this thing out.
So, you're equipping your staff, or you already had it equipped?
I'll have to equip my staff right off the bat.
Okay, so you draw it. That's
Oh,
an
hell,
action.
there we go.
Yeah.
That's why it wouldn't let me do anything. So draw that for an action. And cast a 3rd level Flaming Sphere. Well, I've got to fucking get it from a spell list because I click it in here in the description and it doesn't do anything. Why can't I? Yeah, it's like in the staff, but I don't know how the hell to cast it.
So it has to have charges. How many charges is it?
It should have 4 charges every day.
4
That's
charges every day.
Yeah.
And then
once it's charged, it holds 4 charges until you use them, and then you have to charge it again in your downtime, like when you're resting.
Yeah. So to activate it, you activate it and you cast a spell. Okay, so it's an action. It's not. It's just a. It's just.
Activate is cast a spell, so I would have to.
No, when you activate it, you cast a spell. But when
Yeah.
I think activation is always an action.
I would say it's 2 actions probably. Right? Well, I guess it could be 1. That'd be nice.
Yeah, because you interact with it, so it's an action. It's interact. So you're equipping it, you're interacting with it to cast what? The flaming sphere?
Flaming sphere, if I could.
So if you click it, you should be able to.
It just brings up the description. Or do I have to maybe...
Let's see.
Yeah, anything I click in there just brings up the description of the spell.
Let's see. Sphere zone 4. Sphere deals 3d6 to each creature. The square where it first appears. Must attempt a basic reflex save on subsequent rounds. First same spell. Leave the sphere. Okay, so where you want to put it?
Well, if I can, I'd like to reach her. It also doesn't tell me the fucking range of this spell. Damn it, I might have to archive this.
It's 30 feet.
Okay, never mind then. Then we'll still use it. I'll use it to cast the fireball version. Land fireball.
So you're gonna use the 3 charges to do fireball instead?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry. God damn it. Back up one. There we go. So I'm going to need a reflex save. What the fuck? I don't like how these things work.
Well, just click your spell tooltip for that one.
Yeah.
What we need to do is just make another spell entry with all those spells in it. Well, the spells you don't have, at least.
Oops, I just tapped it a bunch.
Well, no, with all the spells entries in it, that way it doesn't use a spell slot when you click it. But I mean, you can just put it back.
Yeah, I just put it right back. So you can still use the damage and DC.
Alright, so they both get roasted alive. And to your chagrin, stand back up wounded with just enough HP to be conscious.
Was that one action or two just to activate it? One, right? You said?
It's a interact, yeah.
Alright, well, I'll move up. That's my 3. Draw, cast, and move.
Yes, that's what I was momentarily brain farting on. Yeah, so anytime you have to activate something, you interact with it, which is interact is always one action, right?
Yeah.
I was just like, why doesn't it say one action there next to activate? But it's a semantic thing.
Yeah.
All right, Sir Durwin.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is electrify my hammer and attack this one right here. There we go.
All right, so you call down the heavens and you bring the pain with your hammer.
Yeah. And I will raise my shield, and that'll be then my turn.
Okay. This boar just goes ham. Yeah, that's right. He goes ham.
Boo.
Wow.
I should have done
Wow.
an extra attack.
Thank you. All right, so he slobbers all over you, but makes no connections. Oh, actually, he's fleeing, so he didn't do any of that. He just ran away. I thought it was the other one. Psych.
The other one can do all those attacks on its turn.
He could. Drez, what will you do?
Is this Quicken still active or is it expired?
Oh, it goes away after one round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You literally lose it.
Put that there.
But I think, well, Neji's yours isn't, right? Because yours is last, yeah?
No, mine's off.
I forget how
It's
many
been
rounds
more-
it's been.
It's been more than a turn pass, so
Is it one?
I should have used it
Yeah.
last time if I were to use it.
Fair enough. All right, Drez.
All right, let's see. I can get to here in 2 actions.
Yeah.
You want to roll me a stealth check and see if this assassin sees me?
It will happen. As you approach, you do not garner any attention.
If you will make them flat-footed for me. And I am going to throw a dagger. Throw the dagger. Got your attention now, bitch. And let's enfeeble.
All right, you fling a dagger into her backside.
And that is all 3 of mine.
Okay. This boar here attempts to gore you, Sir Durwin. However, he only gets his jaws around you once. You scream in a little bit of pain as he bites hold of your ankles. Neji.
Okay. I'm gonna use Bon Mot on the whatever this is drow. What is this person? Cat person? No, that's a cat person. Yeah, the Bon Mot. Diplomacy.
The recall knowledge.
That's fine. I'm not gonna do that. All right, Bon Mot. Let me like that for you there.
All right, so you critically insult this person.
Next, I'm gonna use Phantasmal Killer. Aw, it didn't crit.
All right, you insult her and rip her mind apart. Phantasmally. Is that it? It's 3?
Yeah, that's 3.
All right, well, you have her attention now. And she turns around and... Yep. She has 3 daggers and she flings them all at you.
Hello. What the fuck?
She is a bad shot.
So
She's a
you
good assassin, man.
you dance around
Wouldn't make
and
sense, would it?
continue to insult her as she misses all of her dagger throws.
I laugh.
She bleeds from her wound.
I laugh again.
Vega.
You just said his sound just went.
Uh-oh.
Now he's gone deaf.
Like he can't, his Discord sound like he can't hear us.
I'm not sure.
God damn it.
Oh, we can hear you.
There you go. You know what's up?
Hello.
Yo.
And my headset just crapped out.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I don't know. Stop working. You're on just speakers and internal mic.
Juicy. Well, what will you do, sir?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh. My screen
No,
still says
no, I just want to know how you feeling right now. Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah, my encounter tracker just says it doesn't say it's my turn, that's all.
Oh, try reloading. I don't know.
I just did.
Mm.
It was acting up a little bit.
Lag, maybe. Yes,
Well,
no,
there.
it is your turn. Yeah.
There. There. Cast electric arc.
Who you arcing?
The cat thing. The one that's right beside Logan, right below Logan.
This person? Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Well, you should be able to hit the board too.
Oh, yeah, I would assume you're gonna make it
Yeah.
arc, right?
Yeah. Of course.
Hey, at least the board would be down and dying and resetting itself.
Alright, so yeah, she jumps out of the way and lets the boar take half the damage. He snorts and snots and stands back up conscious. Wounded to 1 more degree, but not dead.
Okay, and that was me. All 3.
Sir Durwin.
Okay, first thing I'm going to do, take off my electricity, target the drow, and then attack. Ooh, critical.
Alright, you swing your hammer down and kill this person.
Okay.
Without ever learning their name.
Nope. Second action is to attack the spore.
You swing around with ferocity and knock it unconscious once more. However, once again, it stands back up snorting, bleeding, snotting, disgustingly, and wounded to another degree.
Okay, in my last action, I'm actually going to. Oh, they all like to say, touch myself, lay on hands. Not him.
All right, so you heal yourself for
Yep, and
30 points. Positive damage.
That is the end of my turn.
This boar regains its senses and charges. Ooh. Wrong order, but ooh. So once again, one successful bite and one failure. It chomps down on you for a good bit of damage. And let's see, that is piercing damage.
Oh shit.
So feeling energized, it is has a little bit of an advantage for a short period of time. Drez, what do you do with this?
All right, I would like to move right here for first action, and then attempt. Can I tumble through Durwin and the boar at the same time?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do that then.
I'll move her to the side for you.
I mean, I figured you'd see me coming and kind of like sidestep really quick anyway, but
Oh, I'll jump up and like flutter my wings so you can slide right through. Oh,
Jesus. I'm going to hero point that.
I think
Failure
I
on
fell on top
22.
of you.
All right, let's try that again without the failure.
Okay. So where do you go to?
I'll go right there.
All right.
And do that. And I guess let's enfeeble him.
Well, you knock him unconscious. But he stands back up, wounded to another degree. So I'm assuming he would lose everything he had because he was technically unconscious and back up.
Yeah.
He's wounded to another degree. Like he would lose his little bonus he had, and then he stays flat-footed to you guys. Is this him? Wait, that was the wrong one. Oh no, where's that? There he is. So he's conscious with his wounds increase. Is that 3 feet move or something?
Yeah, that's all three for me.
Oh, yeah, well, okay.
I think, yeah, because I had to move before I tumbled, so I moved, tumbled, and struck.
Okay. Alright, so this boar is still focused on Durwin, and he just tries to eat him. He has a taste of his flesh, but not this time. And Durwin dances once more amongst flying boar saliva. Neji, what do you do?
Okay. what I will do is see, am I close enough? I'll move over here, and then I'm gonna use electric arc on the boar. Boars? There's 2 of them. I see 2. Is that a
There's
glitch on my
2.
end? Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Where's my electric arc?
Alright, so they both get zapped. And this one here stands back up, looking slightly more wounded. This one here, however, does not get back up. Is that 3 for you?
Yeah, that's 3.
Vega?
Alright. Cast move and cast electric arc.
Alright, you zap this thing, and it falls dead. Ending this encounter.
Did we get XP for what we did in the village?
You have not yet.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I did like space out and miss that being done.
No. So the waves lap up against the shore here. Oddly, you don't sense anyone rushing off of the ship, even though you've made quite a commotion with these boars squealing and attacking and hacking them to pieces, along with their human companion here. It's eerily quiet, you might say. For your encounter in the other part of Cypress Point, you'll get 80 XP if you want to go ahead. You guys have it. You'll get 80 XP. And for this encounter here,
My XP thing's all buggy. He won't let me put in.
what are you guys at right now?
We should be at 765, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus
Yeah,
whatever we get here.
So 765 is with the 80?
Yeah.
Okay. Then for this encounter here, you'll get a 60 XP.
Put us at 825.
825. Ooh, pretty close. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's not letting me change it.
Let's see if I can.
Take your effects off. I noticed that usually helps.
No, won't let me do it either. Oh yeah, that worked.
Okay. Thanks.
So, because I know somebody's probably about to say, let's rest. One thing I had thought of a couple weeks ago in one game or the other was so, and it's not like a impotence. We just haven't been playing with it, I guess. But so when you rest, like out in the wilderness, right? Like when you camp, you're supposed to use rations, right? Just like the video games do. So I guess technically that's the only place we've been like hanging, rolling, fudging, resting. Is we don't like really worry about how many rations you have.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we want to start, you know. I mean,
Can we,
all you would
I
have
mean,
to do is buy rations and carry them.
Yeah, it's a minor inconvenience at best. Just buy a bunch, put them in your.
Well, I guess the idea being that you can't just like infinitely go adventure. You have, you know what I mean? Like,
could
Yeah.
we harvest these boars for rations right now? I mean, I've got some, but I still.
you want to eat these tough ass chilaxian fucking never dying ferocious ass.
If we just, we marinate them for a while, they'll get tender.
Wow, bro.
You're spoiling my immersion here, GM.
Do we want to push forward? Like, if I just need to treat my wounds, and that I should be good.
I'm good, but I know people have got to be getting low on spell slots by this point.
I mean, if unless we're in a rush, I suggest we rest and get our spell slots back. But up to you guys.
And the only thing I'm thinking is, like, are these guys really going to stick around while we sleep for the night?
Yeah.
And is there a safe place that we can sleep for the night?
Well, we can go back up to the city and go one
Well, so I have not emphasized, I only slightly mentioned, this boat is extremely large for this little bay right here. It is not designed for a boat this large. So one thing you've noticed is all of these rowboats out, they seem to have been in an attempt to turn this boat like back over, like it almost capsized completely at one point. So this boat is moored heavily to this dock.
Can Durwin like knock a hole in the hull with his hammer just to be safe?
Oh,
I mean, that's
if
probably
it's moored,
gonna.
it's not going to move.
That's probably gonna get some attention, folks. But yeah, you could do it.
I actually am okay with spells. And there is the whole like gaming aspect of we're coming to this boat, fighting our way onto it, and then we're gonna have an 8-hour rest in the dock. You know what I mean? Seems kind of weird that we just can rest right where we're at right now.
Well, I mean, you haven't attempted it yet.
Yeah.
Because I mean, my thinking is, we'll go in now. It's a big boat. There's gonna be multiple battles, and then we'll run out of spell slots in the boat. This is like the best time to rest if we're gonna rest. You know.
I mean, I don't disagree, but there is also that consideration of, will we be able to rest, unbothered?
Yeah. So.
Well, if you are attempting that, then roll some one person roll a survival check.
No. Neji, you do that because that's
survival check. Oh, I got no survival, man.
Anybody got higher than plus 13?
Nope.
Right,
my survival's +2.
Plus 12. Yeah.
Well, you did lose your ranger.
All I want to do is heal a little bit.
Well, yeah. So you want to treat wounds? I thought you already did that.
I didn't get the okay because I didn't know if we were going like an encounter would happen in between, so I was just waiting.
Well, that takes 10 minutes, right?
Yep.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, treat your wounds while you're standing there.
I'll do that twice.
You're gonna just stand here for 20 minutes?
Well, what do we? 10 minutes has passed. Do we want
Oh
to
yeah,
go?
setting for refocus while he's doing that.
Well, are we resting, or I thought the survival check was for the rest?
Oh, we are resting. Oh,
I don't know. I didn't know what we chose there yet.
Yeah,
I will rest, but I'll go with what the group wants.
I want to push forward. So other than my health, I'm good. Yeah.
And did you treat wounds on everyone or just yourself?
Everyone.
Well, looks like no one else is really damaged.
Yeah, it's just me.
Alright, so are you guys resting here with a 21 survival to set up camp? Or no?
I mean,
If we're gonna rest, let's rest in the town, I guess.
Yeah.
yeah, that would probably be the best idea. I'm good with pushing on or resting, whatever you guys need to do.
I'm down like 3 spell slots or 4 spell slots. Really not the most.
Well, I mean, I have less spell slots than you, so.
Yeah,
All right,
fair
well, then
enough.
let's
Let's
go,
rest then.
Yeah, let's go
Yep.
back to the town and rest.
Okay. So let's see here. You guys travel back to town here. Let's see, where's Neji? There he
We left
is.
him.
Alright. And you're camping with your 21 survival check, or
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
try one.
okay? Is everybody in favor of that, or is that just something you're trying to do?
I will
I mean,
try
can
one.
we just sleep in one of these houses? I'm sure they'll all sleep in one of their houses.
Yeah, but we
Right.
still need to check because maybe they ambush us.
I guess true.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely go into one of the houses, sure. Which one you want to go into?
That guy that we talked to, he has a house here, right? Or no?
Yeah, well, yeah, he didn't tell you which one it was, but
Let's do this one right here.
okay. So let's see here. Grab you guys. Whoa, where are you going? Yep.
Didn't mean to. I was scrolling down and moving my character way too far down.
I think you were moving it and I was
Yeah.
moving it at the same time.
That can also happen.
Alright, so as you guys approach this, you can see that this is not the part of town that Leppin described to you as where, you know, these guys raided through and took most of the slaves and his neighbors. It seems to be relatively abandoned. So you guys want to go inside this house and set up shop with your 24 survival check? Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna do you like this. Put you right here. You know, order like that. Alright, so you guys all cuddle in for the night. Let's see here.
Can I treat wounds myself
And are you
again?
I get why do you need to?
You
Oh,
might not hit
Yeah,
full health after the rest.
yeah, I'm way down.
sure. So you take
You know what? Here, I'll toss you a soothe, Logan. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you a level 5 soothe, so that should get you real good. Let me see.
All right.
There you
So
go.
you get soothed up. All right. Cool. So
Yep.
you guys resting for 8 hours only? Is that right?
Yes.
Charge my staff up again.
All right. So night falls, and as you guys awaken, you find that you are all in manacles.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I guess we failed the survival check.
Yeah.
And you are,
In the ship.
well, you are being directed to march by, let's see here, by two sailory looking dames who are threatening you, pointing scimitars and short bows at you, and ordering you all to march north. So, are you gonna just comply, or you guys want to take a moment here to strategize? You do get to click the rest button. You did rest. So,
Okay.
so
Do we still have our our
deeply.
packs?
Hmm.
Do we still have our inventory with us? We didn't take our inventory, right?
Well, so they have manacled you, and they have taken your weapons, but they have not taken your bags off of you.
Okay.
And they have only taken like your main weapon, like the weapon you would have had, like if you had like a staff or whatever. They didn't take your staff off your back, right?
I take the manacle keys out of my butthole and I free myself.
You were carrying them in your
Oh, I went-
butthole. Yeah, no,
my
they
bag holder.
no, they definitely sifted through your stuff, and I mean they relieved you of your manacle keys.
What do you guys want to do? What's the DC to break out of the manacles?
Jesus Christ!
We don't know that.
Bag of holding is
All right,
tearing
all
at the
right.
seam.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I can either attempt to use deception on these two tricorn hat wearing bitches and convince them, that I'm some great lord and I'm going to have them executed for making the mistake of shackling me and my friends. Or some of you can create a distraction and I can attempt to use my thievery to
Well, how about
pick my way out of these manacles.
I use diplomacy? I am a master in diplomacy. Try and convince them to release us.
I mean, you know that they're not well disposed to us, so that your diplomacy is going to have to shift them before they do anything, right?
Whatever. Sure.
I mean, it's
What do
definitely
you-
something we can try.
What are you trying to do with the ones? You're trying to sweet talk them, persuade them, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be impressive.
Okay. I will attempt it. Is that enough? I can hero point it if it's not enough.
So why don't you describe what in the hell you're doing, or do you just want me to judge it on 25?
I tell them that I know you guys love money and we own a castle back where we live, so we are quite well off. If you let us go, I'll pay you handsomely in gold.
They ask how much you're offering.
I offer them 1,000 gold after they release us because we don't have the gold on us. But I hand them each 100 gold. I'll tell them I'll give them 100 gold a piece now because that's what I have on myself.
So they cut you off and tell you to stop lying. And they know you got the money on you, but they've left you unspoiled for the boss.
Okay. Where's their boss?
Back on the ship, which is where they're taking you to, unless you're about to persuade them otherwise.
Okay, I'll give them all the gold I have on me if they let us go now, and more to come later.
What are you thieving?
Trying to undo my handcuffs.
Oh, okay. You struggle with them, but don't manage to get them loose. This one here notices you fidgeting with them. It comes over and smacks you in the head.
And I fall to the ground and clutch towards my chest, where I sneakily draw my wand of dimension door.
Okay. She's not gonna let you just fall over like that, though. It's a good try.
While she's distracted, I would like to very carefully and very stealthily, without drawing attention, attempt to free myself.
Okay, how are you gonna do this?
Are we bound with our hands in front of us or behind us?
Behind you.
All right, so I am just, keeping my back turned to where, I'm facing them, so my back is towards the building here, so hopefully they can't see my hands.
No, they got you all facing. They don't want you looking at them, right? They want to see you. So they've got y'all facing the building, like kind of on your knees, right? They've got you lined up.
All right, then I am subtly, stealthily attempting to pick the lock on these manacles.
Sure.
Do you want stealth, thievery, or both?
I mean, to get the lock open is thievery.
But to do it subtly would have to be stealth, huh? Or
I mean,
possibly
yeah,
deception?
there'd be a sleight of hand, so it'd be stealth.
All right. Any preferences on which one first?
You could do the thievery first to see if it even worked, yeah. Okay, so now do the stealth. Alright, so you slip a pin into the clasp of your manacles and you feel them click and come loose, but you don't make a show of it. You leave them unfastened but in place.
Okay, and I'm just going to keep pretending like I am still shackled until the opportune moment.
Where are you? All right. So this one here steps closer to you, Neji, and reaches and removes your coin purse after you said you were going to give them all your gold. And while she's doing that, she nods at her companion. They throw a manacle key on the ground right here, and they both run away, cackling and laughing.
All right, we're getting that gold back.
I pick up the manacle key and unlock the others because I have my hands free.
All right. Drez frees you all. It is now. Let's see. Where you at? Restrained. It is now late in the evening. You have the advantage of nightfall. I note that we are close to our ending time. You guys want to pause it right there? You did rest if you didn't click. If you didn't click that already, you did rest.
Yeah.
Even though your rest was arrested somewhat. And yeah, so you guys want to pause it right there?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think that's a good stopping spot.
All right, GG.
Yeah.
Good game, guys.
Wednesday, right? Are we doing every week?